Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. This time, we're going to be looking at Bingo Burger, which
Mm,
is this Colorado favorite
yeah,
with amazing burgers and just a really unique commitment to local sourcing. So we've got menus and articles, even a fun little YouTube video to really try and uncover all the things that make Bingo Burger special.
it's a pretty cool story. You can really see how passion for local ingredients and a connection to the community can lead to success.
So okay, imagine this, right?
Yeah.
It's 2007. The Pueblo Chili and Frijoli Festival is happening,
Hmm.
and Chef Richard Warner, he sets up a grill outside his wife's bakery, Hopscotch Bakery, and starts cooking up these burgers
Oh, wow.
that are infused with, you guessed it, Pueblo chilies.
That's pretty smart. Launch a food concept at a festival that's celebrating the ingredient you're featuring. I mean, talk about a recipe for
Yeah,
success.
and people loved them. It was
Yeah.
an instant hit. It wasn't long before they went from a festival favorite to, a brick and mortar location in Pueblo.
Hmm. And I think that origin story really set the foundation for their brand. It's like that commitment to local flavor.
Yeah.
Specifically, the Pueblo chilies became such a big part of, their menu and their philosophy.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of those chilies, though, I gotta say,
Yeah.
I really wasn't that familiar with them
Ah.
before, going into all of this research. So for anyone out there who's also new to Pueblo chilies, what makes them so unique?
Well, they're grown in Pueblo, Colorado. And that high desert climate really gives them this unique flavor. I mean, they're spicy, but there's also a sweetness and like a smoky depth
Mhm.
that you just don't find in other chilies.
Yeah, and they don't just like sprinkle a few chili flakes on their burgers. They fire roast them and incorporate them directly into the beef patties.
Yeah.
Like that's dedication.
Yeah, and it's not just about, using a local ingredient. It's about supporting local farmers and businesses.
Mhm.
They source their chilies from a partner in Pueblo, a company called Crates Produce. And I think this commitment to local sourcing, it goes way beyond just a marketing tactic. It's really a core value for them.
Hmm. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like it's more than just a trend for them. It's like woven into everything they do.
Absolutely. It's really part of their DNA. And it goes way beyond just the chilies. It's like they've built this whole network of Colorado partners, which is pretty unusual, for a restaurant chain.
Oh yeah, totally. Like who else does that?
Yeah.
So they get their artisan buns from Harvest Moon Baking Co. That's in Denver. And then the gluten-free buns are from outside the bread box in Colorado Springs. And even their packaging, like the to-go containers and stuff, those are from Cycle of Life Natural Products, which is also in Colorado Springs.
Wow, that's amazing. Think about the impact of that. They're getting these fresh ingredients, but they're also reducing their footprint and
Yeah.
supporting local jobs.
Yeah, it's like this ripple effect. Their commitment to local sourcing benefits so many other people and businesses.
Exactly. And it's not just the ingredients, they really lean into that local vibe in everything they do. Did you know? Their menu items are actually named after Pueblo neighborhoods.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Like the Mesa Junction
Yeah.
and the Bessemer, the Sunset Park. It's such a cool way to connect with the community.
Yeah, it's subtle, but it really shows their dedication to creating an authentic experience.
Totally. And speaking of authentic, they have their mascot Pickles,
Oh, yeah.
who just embodies that fun atmosphere. Like it's an invitation to come in, have a burger, have some fun, be part of something special.
And it works. I mean, they've won so many awards, like one of the 25 best burgers of Colorado by Big Seven Travel.
Wow, that's awesome. So people are definitely responding to their commitment.
Absolutely. Those awards are a testament to their hard work. But I think the real reward is the loyalty of their customers and the positive impact they have on the community.
Going through all this stuff, I'm realizing Bingo Burger is more than just a restaurant. It's like a celebration of Colorado, the ingredients,
Yeah.
the atmosphere, the people.
I totally agree. They've really created something special, something that goes beyond just serving food. They've built a brand that represents the best of what Colorado has to offer.
It's really impressive that they've stuck to their values. They could easily go with like bigger suppliers
Hmm.
and cut some corners to save money. But they're still prioritizing those local partnerships,
Yep.
even as they're expanding.
Right, and that's a sign that they're thinking long term. They're not just chasing profits, they want to build a business that's sustainable and benefits everyone involved.
So for our listeners out there, if you're ever in Colorado,
Wait.
especially the Pueblo area, you got to check out Bingo Burger. Not only will you get to try these incredible burgers, but you'll also be supporting a business that's doing things the right way.
And I think there's a bigger lesson here too. It's about knowing where your food comes from and supporting businesses that share your values, whether that's local sourcing, sustainable practices, or just choosing places that have a positive impact.
It's easy to just go for convenience
Right.
or, whatever's cheapest. But sometimes it's worth thinking about the story behind our food.
Absolutely. And who knows? Maybe this will inspire you to find some hidden gems in your own community. Maybe there's a family-run restaurant that's been around forever, or a new place that's focused on sustainability, whatever it is. I encourage you to dig a little deeper, ask some questions, and really discover the stories behind the places you eat.
It might just change how you experience the food.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into Bingo Burger. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.